Good evening, friends. Good evening, friends. There'll be two sessions, the news session now and the interview with eminent author Rajiv Malhotra on his latest book, AI and the Future of Power at and the Future of Power at 7:30 p.m. Please join us for both. The war between Kangana Ranaut and Taapsee Pannu just heated up on Saturday. It all began when Taapsee, who never shies away from speaking her mind, recently reacted to the income tax raids that took place at a property a few days back. Taking a dig at the IT raids, Taapsee took to Twitter and addressed the allegations made against her in a series of tweets. The actor said that there is no bungalow in her name in Paris or receipts of rupees 5 crore payments to her. She even said that no raid has taken place in 2013 on her property either. She even mentioned in the postscript, not Sasti anymore. This was in reference to a comment made by actress Kangana Ranaut's sister Rangoli in the past saying Taapsee was Sasti, which means she. On Sunday morning, Taapsee had reacted to the raids and tweeted 3 days of intense search of three things primarily: the keys of the alleged bungalow that I apparently own in Paris because summer holidays are around the corner. In following tweets, she said the alleged receipt worth 5 crores to frame and keep for future pitching because I've been refused that money, before pouting face. My memory of 2013 raid had happened with me according to our Honorable Finance Minister. She signed off the third tweet saying, PS not so Sasti. Along with Taapsee, Anurag Kashyap and a few others associated with the now defunct Phantom Production House were also raided. Searches took place at 30 locations in Mumbai and Pune. Kangana added, you will always remain Sasti because you are sub-rapist ka feminist. Your ringmaster Kashyap was raided in 2013 as well as for tax chori. Government officials' report is out. If you aren't guilty, go to court and come clean on this. Come on, Sasti. So it's been a sort of a feud between these two actresses. Meanwhile, in Antilia bomb scare, police recover handkerchiefs tied to Mansukh Hiren's mouth. His wife says he met Mumbai police officers hours before his death. According to Vimla, Mansukh was supposed to meet crime branch officer Taure at Godandar as part of a routine probe. The Mumbai police have recovered 5 handkerchiefs that covered the face of Mansukh Hiren, the deceased owner of Scorpio that was found abandoned outside Mukesh Ambani's residence, Antilia. Hiren was mysteriously found dead on Friday in Mumbai. According to the reports, the police officials said that 5 handkerchiefs were tied around and covered Mansukh Hiren's mouth when his body was found. The handkerchiefs were then removed by the workers cleaning the body in the presence of the police. Hiren's body was found near Kalwa Creek, where he is said to have allegedly committed suicide. Meanwhile, Vimla, the wife of his wife, has said that her husband had left the house saying he would meet crime branch officer Taure. Speaking to the media, the wife said that Mansukh had informed her about his meeting with crime branch officer Taure for a routine investigation. According to Vimla, Mansukh was supposed to meet Taure at Godbandar as part of a routine probe. The distraught wife also said that Hiren's phone was not reachable once he left the house. Vimla said they later registered a missing complaint at Naupada police station. However, it was not lodged. Reportedly, the last location of Mansukh was traced at Virar, according to Naupada police station, where his missing complaint was registered. His last location was traced 50 to 55 kilometers far from his residence. It seems Mansukh Hiren was in touch with Mumbai cop Sachin Baz. Hours before reports of Hiren's alleged suicide came in, the former Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Devendra Fadnavis, made sensational disclosures related to the Antilla bomb scare while speaking in the Maharashtra Vidhan Sabha. Speaking in the assembly, he said that the owner of the Scorpio car, which was used to plant gelatin sticks and a threat letter outside Mukesh Ambani's residence in Mumbai, was in touch with a mobile phone number that is registered in the name of a Mumbai police officer and encounter specialist Sachin Baz. The car was owned by Mansukh Hiren, who had alleged that his car was stolen from Mulund Airoli Link Road. Hiren also filed a police complaint about the missing car. Hiren was found dead in a creek in Mumbai today. allegedly a massive conspiracy in the case. Fadnavis said that there was not one but two cars, one Scorpio and one Innova, and added that both the cars came from Thane and had followed the same route and reached the location. He said that while the Scorpio with the explosives was parked near Mukesh Ambani's residence, the Innova had moved away. Fadnavis alleges that this is a massive plot, and he questions Mumbai cop Sachin Vaz's involvement. Fadnavis also alleged that it could not be a coincidence that the car was stolen from Thane. The route they followed was also from Thane, and that the officer investigating the case also lived in Thane. Sachin Vaz was the first police officer to reach the spot, and that he was appointed as the investigation officer. 3 days ago, he was removed as IO, and I fail to understand why he was removed, the former CM had said, while asking how Vaz reached the spot before the local police. Shockingly, hours after Devendra Fadnavis had mentioned the names of Mansukh Hiren on the floor of the assembly and requested the Maharashtra government to provide security to him, he was found dead. Mumbai police said Hiren had allegedly committed suicide by jumping into Kalwa Creek. What is surprising, viewers, is that the number of kerchiefs that were tied to his mouth and stuffed into his mouth. Again, this, whether it was a death, a suicide, or a murder. In West Bengal, 6 BJP workers were injured after bombs were hurled at them, allegedly by TMC workers. However, TMC workers have denied the allegation and leveled a counter-allegation, saying that the blast took place when the BJP workers were making bombs. West Bengal has become notorious for the incidents of political violence that frequently keep coming to light in the state. As the state goes to polls on March 27th, the atmosphere in the state is politically charged. It has been a few days since the mother of a BJP worker was brutally trashed by TMC goons, and yet another case of an attack on BJP workers has come to light in the state. According to reports, 6 BJP workers were severely injured in an alleged crude bomb blast in Rampur village of South 24 Parganas district late in the night on Friday. It has been alleged by the injured workers that the bomb was hurled at them by TMC workers when they were returning from a wedding. The injured were reportedly brought to Canning Subdivision Hospital for treatment. 2 of the injured 6 are in critical condition. The incident happened when the BJP workers were returning from attending a wedding celebration late in the night. Bombs were hurled at them on the road, injuring 6 of them. Local BJP leaders have alleged that the TMC workers were behind the attack. However, the TMC leaders have denied the allegation and leveled a counter-allegation, saying that the blast took place when these BJP workers were making bombs. That's all for now. Friends, join me at 7 o'clock when we converse with the eminent author Rajiv Malhotra on his latest book. Thank you.